Down into turn number 1, the 416 of Chase Neal will go off to the early lead. The 51 out beside him. Ruben Bassard to the outside. The 47 car, that's Tom Earl Jr. Chase Neal will lead lap number 1 down the back straightaway. Ruben Bassard looking to run him down. As Ruben Bassard, he'll slip the right rear off the back rear and off the back stretch into 3 and 4. Ruben Bassard going to look to the inside of Chase Neal at the line. Chase Neal will lead lap number 2. Tom Earl Jr. trying to run him down the back straightaway, but right now it's a battle for the lead. That's between the 51 of Ruben Bassard and Chase Neal in the 416. Ruben Bassard catfishing on the bottom, Chase Neal up top. Chase Neal going to push up the racetrack just a touch. That will allow Tom Earl to get to the back bumper of Ruben Bassard. This time out of turn number 4. We are halfway complete. 4 laps down, 4 to go. As your top 3 cars starting to space out through the field right now. Up front, Chase Neal in the 416. He's been smooth up on the top side. Right behind him, that's the 51 of Ruben Bassard. Tom Earl Jr. lurking in that 3rd spot right now. Two laps to go for the 416 of Chase Neal. Chase Neal down the back straightaway. He has led it from lap number 1. Right now it's looking good for him as out of turn number 4, he will take the white flag. 1 more lap for your leader. Ruben Bassard not going to have enough laps to get to the back bumper and make a move. Into 3 and 4 for the final time. Heat race number 1 of the year. That's going to go to the 416 of Chase Neal. Out of turn number 4, the green flag in the air. It will drop. We're green flag. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Tom Earl going to look to the bottom. 3 wide for 3rd. Terry Dumas, he'll win that battle down the back straightaway. Daniel Van Heitzma to 2nd. Irby falls all the way back to the 5th spot. Now 6th. Back up front, the 410, Dwayne Wolf. Dwayne Wolf is leading this one. Daniel Van Heitzma right behind him. Van Heitzma always fast at the bull ring. Terry Dumas in the 3rd spot. Tom Earl to the back bumper. Here comes Dennis Bissonette. Tom Earl, he'll look to the inside of Dumas. Tom Earl, he'll look to the top side now. Look to Diamond the corner off of turn number 4. Not going to have enough. He'll slide right back behind Terry Dumas. Back up front, the 410 of Dwayne Wolf has led every lap from lap number 1. Daniel Van Heitzma is to the back bumper. Tom Earl the 3rd, he is up to the 2nd spot. To the 3rd spot, correction. Tom Earl the 3rd up to 3rd. Daniel Van Heitzma 2nd. He is to the back bumper of Dwayne Wolf. Some smoke out of the 5V of Van Heitzma as that goes away quickly. This time out of turn number 3 and 4. 2 laps to go for your race leader, Dwayne Wolf. Van Heitzma starting to leak more and more smoke out of that machine.
Hot damn thing. I took everything off and put it all back. I don't know.
One lap to go for your race leader. That's Dwayne Wolf in the 410. He's had Van Heitzma on the back bumper from lap number 1. Tom Earl the 3rd. He's coming now, but going to run out of time. Out of turn number 4 for the final time in heat race number 2. Dwayne Wolf, he's got heat race number 2. Light is out into 3 and 4 down the front straightaway. We will be green flag racing. Down into turn number 1, Bissonette gonna slide up the racetrack. Leroy Bernard, he'll find another gear up top. He'll go to the early lead. Leroy Bernard to the lead. Here comes Richard Parker. Richard Parker, he'll set it up on the cushion. He'll now try to turn it down the hill below Bissonette because Bissonette will wash up. Richard Parker to second at the line. Parker will look to the inside of David Bissonette. Bissonette, he'll power back around the outside. But here comes Richard Parker. Richard Parker will not be denied for the second spot, as now he'll wash up off the bottom. What a race we have for the second spot. Justin McNeil will go to fourth. Back up front, Leroy Bernard with about a straightaway on Richard Parker. Farther back in the field, the battle is now for third. Justin McNeil to the back bumper of David Bissonette. He will look to the inside now. Down the back straightaway, they'll make contact. Justin McNeil right on the back bumper of Bissonette as now he'll look to the inside. They'll make contact again. Justin McNeil to the second spot as those guys, they're playing bumper cars in turns 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, Justin McNeil going to get to the back bumper once again. He'll look to the top side. Now to the inside. He will go off into turns number 1 and 2. He'll slide up, slide job, turn 1. Back up front, Leroy Bernard continuing to lead. This time out of turn number 4. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go for Leroy Bernard. Into turn number 3 and 4 for the final time. Leroy Bernard took the lead coming out of 2. He will win heat race number 3. Skinner. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Don Day, he'll go to the early lead. Keep your eyes on Skinner as he is moving up through the field. Dean Abbey going to look to the inside for the 4th spot. That's not going to happen. He'll fall back to 5th. The number 12 car, the number 12. Don Day up front. Gary Fox in the number 12 trying to run down Don Day. Terry Owen in the 3rd spot. The 54 machine of Chad McLean, he's holding on to that 4th and final transfer spot. Dean Abbey just a little bit too tight in turns 3 and 4. 1 and 2, he's just as tight as now he'll get right back to the back bumper of McLean. Don Day up front. He is driving away from this one. Gary Fox right in front of him. Gary Fox trying his best to run down Don Day, but Don Day has 2 laps to go. That's 4 left turns for your race leader. Owens in the 25. He is in the 3rd spot. Skinner will move up to the 5th spot. That'll make Dean Abbey go back to 6th. Jay Kuhn in 7th. Out of turn number 4, they're going to start That start will be good. Green flag into turn number 1. Down into turn number 1. Joseph DeRemus off to the early lead. He will lead it down the back straightaway. Quick Nick in second. Here comes the 64. Devin Burgess up to third. Joseph DeRemus out front. That car is on the money. He is out front. Quick Nick in second. The 64 of Devin Burgess. Get you a U.S. Postal Stamp Service sticker and slap it on the side of the 4J because he is hauling the mail. Quick Nick in second in the Chicken Express machine. Devin Burgess doing everything he can to run them down. Joseph DeRemus continuing to lead. Quick Nick in second in the 66 machine. Laps to go for your race leader, Joseph DeRemus. DeRemus out front. Quick Nick trying to run him down. He's to the back bumper. Devin Burgess in the third spot. Don Owens will get slid by Michael Dabney in turns 3 and 4. Down the back straightaway for the final time. The 4J of Joseph DeRemus. Out of turn number 4, he will win heat race number 2. Down into turns number 1 and 2. Tyler Bragg will throw a slider for the second spot. He'll complete it. Up front, Gregory Muirhead. He'll get a straightaway on this track. Out of turn number 4, Muirhead, he'll lead lap number 1. Bragg in second. Here comes Caden Honeycutt. Caden Honeycutt up to the third spot. He's to the back bumper of Tyler Bragg, but back up front, the 22. Mr. Muirhead Trucking Machine out front. Next time by, 3 laps in the books. 3 laps are in the books as we've got some contact farther back in the field, but back up front, a straightaway advantage for Gregory Muirhead in the 22. He will lead lap number 4. 4 in the books, 4 to go. The 24T of Tyler Bragg still in second. Caden Honeycutt to the back bumper. Here comes Greg Frazier in fourth. Greg Frazier in the 4th spot. One lap to go for your race leader. That's Gregory Muirhead. Gregory Muirhead will win. Craig Moss gonna bring him to the lead down the front straightaway. Down into turn number 1. Cody Shoemaker up on the top side. He'll find another lane. Early lead. Craig Moss, he'll fight back to the inside. Craig Moss slide job, turns 3 and 4. Here comes the 88 of Blake Clark. Blake Clark will look to the inside of Cody Shoemaker. Here comes Daryl Campbell. Shoemaker, he'll fall back to 4th, to 5th, to 6th. He's back out of it. Dennis Bissonette up to the 4th spot. Here comes Brian Schutte. Daryl Campbell in the number 83. He is up to the 3rd spot. He is to the back bumper of Blake Clark. Out of turn number 2. Hey, Blake Clark, knock, knock, you got company. That's the 83 of Daryl Campbell. Daryl Campbell, he'll look to the inside. It's not going to happen off of turn number 4. Out of turn number 4. Craig Moss will lead lap number 4. Craig Moss, he will still continue to lead. Dean Abbey looking for the 5th spot. He'll look to the inside of Schutte on the bottom. Out of turn number 4, he will get the 4th spot from Brian Schutte. The number 25 machine, Craig Moss, out front. 2 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Blake Clark, he's going to go off into turn number 1 and 2 and try to run down Craig Moss. One lap to go for your race leader. Craig Moss in the 25 machine down the back straightaway for the final time. Out of turn number 4, Craig Moss will win heat race number 1 for the IMCA Southern Stock Cars. Down into turns number 1 and 2. Kurt Martin around the outside. Michael Lamb, he'll get a shot in the shorts. Here comes Jeff Reynolds on the bottom. Reynolds, he'll look to the bottom for the 5th spot. 3 wide off of turn number 4. Back up front, Kurt Martin putting on a show, but following him closely is Stephen Orbaugh. Stephen Orbaugh looking for that 2nd position. Kirk Martin is continuing to lead in the number 69 machine. Out of turn number 4, 4 to go, halfway done here. 4 laps to go for your race leader. Kurt Martin continuing to lead. He will take the white flag into turns number 1 and 2 down the back straightaway for the final time. Into turn number 3 and 4. Kurt Martin, he will win heat race number 2 for your IMCA stock cars. Josh McGahee going to bring him to the early start. Out of turn number 4, McGahee will bring him to the start. Green flag is out. Into turns number 1 and 2. Lap 1 for the modifieds will go to Josh McGahee down the back straightaway. Here comes Seminole in 2nd. Seminole will slide off the racetrack, will make contact. Out of turn number 4, Josh McGahee and Chad Melton going to come to the green flag. McGahee going to look by bottom. Chad Melton will go to the top. Here comes Matt Gilliam. Chris Bragg, he'll shoot to the third spot. Chad Melton up front. He's going to be lap number 1 leader. Chad Melton down the back straightaway. He will lead lap number 1. He's going to look to lead lap number 2. Josh McGahee, he'll slide off the back straightaway. Chris Bragg has that car set on kill down the front straightaway. Josh McGahee in the second spot. He's still trying to run down the 71 of Chad Melton. Josh McGahee still in second. Chris Bragg in third. This time out of turn number 4, we will have 4 down, 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go for Chad Melton in the number 71. Chris Bragg is up to the back bumper of the 911. The 911's got company. It's the 24B of Chris Bragg. Chris Bragg will wash up the racetrack. That'll allow the 911 of Josh McGahee to reclaim his second spot. 2 laps to go. Chad Melton still continuing to lead. Out of turn number 4 for the final time. That's going to be Chad Melton. Chad Melton, heat race number 1. Correction, that was the white flag. Chad Melton will win heat race number 1. Schoenbaum off to the early lead down the back straightaway. The 19 machine will lead lap number 1. The 719, he will lead lap number 1. The 17 of Caleb Watson. He is in the second spot, followed by Abra Parker and Frank Lackey. Brian Schoenbaum continuing to lead. We're 3 wide for second. Now we have a 4-car battle for the second spot. Abra Parker, the 17 of Caleb Watson, the 41 of Frank Lackey, and the 43, or the 491, shall I suppose. That's William Crease. Schoenbaum continuing to lead. As now Frank Lackey, he'll pull off the racetrack. So Schoenbaum, your leader still. Abra Parker in the second spot. William Crease in third. The 4th is Caleb Watson in the number 17. Schoenbaum will lead the last lap, going off into turn number 1 and 2 for the final time. Abra Parker in the second spot. William Crease is right to the back bumper. He'll look to the inside down the back straightaway. But out of turn number 4, nobody's going to have anything for the 719. Brian Schoenbaum, the 6M of Colton Mooney, he's to the outside, and the 7S of Stephen Bevels, and the 54 of Carl Boatwright. Newberry off to the early lead.
It's a ball.
Newberry continuing to lead the number 24C of Randall Carty's in second. The 73 of Billy Elliott. He's third. Here comes Stephen Bevels. Newberry, he'll slide the right rear off the speedway, but he'll keep the lead into turns 3 and 4. Lap number 3 is going to go to the number 11S of Scott Newberry.
We have a feeling someone gets an accident. There's a whole bunch of stuff.
Still out front is the 11 of Newberry down the back straightaway. The battle right now is for that second spot as the 24, the 73, and the 7 are all battling for that spot. Oh, the 73 of Billy Elliott. He'll get sideways. Bevels will get to the inside. To the outside. Bevels to the outside. Now he'll look for the crossover. Not going to happen. 2 laps to go for Scott Newberry. Bissonette, he'll go off to the early lead in turn number 1 down the back straightaway. Here comes Ruben Bassard to 4th. Ruben Bassard to the 4th spot. Daniel Van Heisma and Richard Parker, they'll make contact. Contact between Richard Parker Justin McNeil, Leroy Bernard, Tom Earl. Down into turn number 1, down the back straightaway. It's going to be the 85 of David Bissonette. Daniel Van Heisma looking to the inside of the 69 machine. David Bissonette, he'll continue to lead down the back straightaway.
He went through there.
I saw him.
What?
I saw him. Daniel Van Heisma, he's still in the 2nd spot. Chase Neal is up to the lead. David Bissonette going to go around on his own. David Bissonette, he'll tag the back of the field. Back up front, Chase Neal driving away. Chase Neal, he's continuing to pull away from this one. Daniel Van Heitzma in second. Chase Neal continuing to lead on this one. Caution is out. Chase McNeil. Chase Neal down the back straightaway. Here comes Daniel Van Heitzma. Laps down, 10 to go. Chase Neal, Daniel Van Heitzma. An Earl family reunion for third and fourth. Leroy Bernard going to look to the inside of Tom Earl the third. This time by 8 laps to go. 8 laps for your leader, Chase Neal. Daniel Van Heitzma in second. Terry Dumas farther back in the field. Chase Neal out front. Chase Neal continuing to lead. Daniel Van Heitzma in second. Van Heitzma slowly running down. Daniel Van Heitzma's to the back bumper. Does he have anything for the step 4-16 of Chase Neal? This time out of turn number 4. 2 laps to go for Chase Neal. 2 laps to go. Who will win the first ever feature back at Boyd Raceway? Down the back straightaway. Out of turn number 4. 1 lap to go for the 4:16 of Chase Neal. Chase Neal, he's led it from lap number 1. Can he do it? Down the back straightaway, Chase Neal. He's had the car to do it all night long. The 5 via Daniel Van Heitzma's been on the back bumper, but out of turn number 4, nobody's going to have anything. The 4:16 feature win number 1 is going to go to the 4:16 of Chase Neal. Out of turn number 4, we will go green flag racing. Into turn number 1, Tyler Bragg looking to go to the inside. He'll look to the inside of Devin Burgess. Around in turn number 4, down the back straightaway. Here comes Greg Frazier. Devin Burgess going to look to the inside. Here comes Tyler Bragg as well. What a race for the lead. Out of turn number 4, here comes Devin Burgess. Here comes Gregory Muirhead. Tyler Bragg, he'll slip off the speedway. Now he'll look to the inside.
Please take it again.
Devin Burgess out of turn number 4. Tyler Bragg to the outside of Devin Burgess. Tyler Bragg out front. Gregory Muirhead. Tyler Bragg still out front. Here comes the center. Greg Frazier out to the lead now. Frazier out to the early lead. Here comes Gregory Muirhead. Muirhead slide job 3 and 4. Here comes Gregory Muirhead at the line. Gregory Muirhead, he'll go off to the early lead into turn number 1. Dean Abbey. Dean Abbey in the number 26. He's up to 3rd. Down the back straightaway, Gregory Muirhead continuing to lead. Devin Burgess on the bottom. Caden Honeycutt in the 3rd spot. Turn number 4, here comes Gregory Muirhead. Gregory Muirhead off of turn number 2. He will lead down the back straightaway. Here comes Skinner. Laps to go. 5 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Gregory Muirhead has had a fast mojo hot rod all night long. Does he have enough to pull off win number 1 at Boyd Raceway on the season? Red flag is out. Red flag is out. Dean Abbey on the inside. Inside goes Dean Abbey. Oh, he'll check up. Abbey had to check up to keep from getting into Gregory Muirhead. Gregory Muirhead. Two laps to go for your race leader, Gregory Muirhead. Caden Honeycutt in the second spot. Dean Abbey in the number 26, doing everything he can to try to run down the number 10 of Caden Honeycutt. All the way from Maybank, Texas, the number 22 Muirhead Trucking Machine. Caution on the speedway. White checkered for Gregory Muirhead, the driver from Maybank, Texas. Dean Abbey, he'll push up once again. Out of turn number 4, the checkered flag will come out. Starting on the last row, here comes Stephen Orball to the green. Down into turn number 1, Dean Abbey up to the top side. He's going to look to train him on the outside. Stephen Orball to the early lead. He'll get up top, driver down off the corner. Here comes Kurt Martin. Stephen Orball on the bottom catfishing. Here comes Kurt Martin. Michael Lamb in the third spot. Craig Moss to his back bumper. Here comes Mike Childs up to fourth. Turn number 4, Stephen Orball, he'll go off to the early lead. Here comes Kurt Martin. Bissonette to the inside. Bissonette, he's doing everything he can to try to get to the inside of Orball. No one. As Dennis Bissonette makes contact with a tractor tire, he will fall back to the 4th spot. Craig Moss challenging for second. That guy is a rocket down the back straightaway. Kurt Martin in a number 69 machine. Craig Moss in second. Jarrett Bransom, he'll pull off to the infield. That'll end his night. Jeff Reynolds will go around. He'll keep that car rolling down to the infield. Craig Moss looking to the inside of the 69 of Kurt Martin. Every single lap, Kurt Martin just has extra bite off the corner. halfway through in this one. Kirk Martin, that car has been on a rail. Kirk Martin has been the car to beat all night long. Craig Moss doing everything he can to try to run him down. He's got the fishing hook out, but he can't get Kirk Martin to bite. Stephen Orball in third. Daryl Campbell running in the fourth spot. Stephen Orball will go around down the back straightaway, but 5 laps to go for the 69 of Kirk Martin. Craig Moss has gotten to the back bumper, but so far Martin continues to pull away. Three laps to go for your race leader. That's Kirk Martin in the 69. Two laps to go for Kirk Martin. Craig Moss going to look to the inside, try to get a run of some sort. Down the back straightaway for the final time, the 69 of Kirk Martin out of turn number 4. He will win the first IMCA stock car race of the season. Down the back straightaway, Chris Bragg, he'll get to the early lead. Right behind him in the number 1, that's Mark Patterson. Mark Patterson trying to run down the 24B of Chris Bragg. Chris Bragg gonna bring him to the green flag out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Chris Bragg gonna put it down on the bottom. Catfishing her off of turn number 4. Here comes Jonathan Gober on the bottom, the 52. William Gould slicing and dicing. Chris Bragg back up front. He's doing a really good job keeping the 52 of John Gober behind him. John Gober trying to put his sights on the 24B. Here comes William Gould. William Gould to the inside of Mark Patterson. William Gould in the 60. John Gober going up about a half a car length to the top. As lap traffic going to be an issue for your leaders, the 24B of Chris Bragg has had his car on a rail tonight. That guy has been smoother than chicken lips. But knock, knock, you got company, Chris Bragg. That's the 52 of John Gober. Mark Patterson makes contact with the lap car, but out of turn number 4. Chris Bragg is continuing to lead. Here comes William Gould. They are side by side, door to door off of turn number 4. A race we have going on, 3-car battle for the race lead. This time by 5 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. 5 laps to go for John Gober. John Gober gonna push up just a little bit. Here comes Willie G in the 60. Willie G gonna look to the inside. Slide job for the race lead. William Gould from the back to the front. That guy's been a rocket. This time out of turn number 4. 2 laps to go. The 24B of Chris Bragg gonna take him onto the stripe. We will go green flag off of turn number 4. Into turn number 3 and 4. Chris Bragg on the bottom. John Gober up top. John Gober gonna pass him into turn number 1. He'll shut it down on the bottom. Chris Bragg's gonna look to the inside in turn number 3 and 4. It's not gonna happen. Out of turn number 4. Here comes John Gober.
Did you see that, bro? See Ricky kill me?
Stephen Bevels will bring them to the early lead, but here comes Scott Newberry. Scott Newberry out front. Howard Watson in the third spot. Scott Newberry continuing to lead on the top side. Keep your eyes open on the 719 of Brian Schoenbaum. He is on a move, but Scott Newberry continuing to lead. Scott Newberry still out front. Stephen Bevels right behind him. Brian Schoenbaum, he's going to look to the inside of the 6M. Now he's going to go to the outside. Five laps to go for your leader of Scott Newberry. Scott Newberry this time and down the back straightaway into turn 3 and 4. He will take 2 laps to go. 4 more left turns for the 11S. One lap to go for your race leader. That's the 11S of Scott Newberry, Stephen Bevels, William Crease, Brian Schoenbaum. Checkered flag is out. Scott Newberry will win.